Vendors, we have about 5 minutes till we open to the public. So there's a nice little line wrapped all the way around the big wiener out there. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Hi, I'm Bob Chat, one of the co-promoters of the LA Vintage Rendezvous show. Today we're in Glendale, California, day 2, LA Rendezvous.
Hey, I'm Jim Maley and I'm the co-producer of the Vintage Rendezvous.
You know, here at LA Vintage Rendezvous, this is our, I believe it's our 8th year, 9th year. We started off at the Pomona Fairplex with one show there. Then we did a show behind my warehouse in Gardena at Vintage Productions. We did it there 4 or 5 times, and then my partner Jim Maley goes, dude, we need to move to Glendale. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want to keep it small and easy. And he goes, no, we need to do it. Well, we moved here, and 5 years later, it's here.
The show is all about collecting and preserving history, but this is different because this is wearable history. This is something you put on your back.
You know, some of the stuff you're going to find here is you're going to find really killer vintage clothes. Every different subject of vintage, every different aspect of it. You're going to find the best of the best collector stuff to the everyday wearing pieces. So you can find a $10 t-shirt, you could find a $20,000 jacket.
These people that buy and sell this stuff, they wear this stuff. It's not like a toy where you don't tell your neighbors really about it because they're not going to understand, and you don't want to come across that way, and you kind of have to find who knows about what you know about, and kind of then you can have a conversation. This is like stuff like jackets and things that are, you can't believe that people are wearing stuff that's 80 years old and it's just part of their wardrobe. And sometimes you look at a coat that somebody's wearing and you go, oh my gosh, that's a $4,000 jacket that guy's wearing. And he knows it, and the other people that kind of deal in it, they know it, but the rest of the world doesn't know it, and yet it's super cool.
All of our vendors here are great. We have vendors from Europe, we have vendors from Japan, we have vendors from all over the U.S. My friend right here, he's from Phoenix, Arizona.
It's a good venue for what's going on here. A lot of places are really sterile. This has got a little bit of character to it. We try to bring a whole variety of everything from like 50s and 40s to 60s, 70s. We try to move across the whole gamut, military, vintage 50s clothing.
A lot of different price points, but majority is men's.
The collectors and the buyers that come to the show are really an eclectic group. They're the ones who are just part-timers that just think it's cool to have a piece to wear, or you'll have people who really live in the styles that they buy. You'll have the rockabillys, you'll have the swing kids, all that kind of stuff.
The vintage clothing market is really, really powered by the younger market. And these kids, I call them kids, they're in their 20s, a lot of them. They are hard-working. They're at the thrift stores. They're digging through piles, garage sales, estate sales. They are working hard, and there's really good money in this business at this point.
I've been selling for about 5 years. I have to travel a lot to be able to find the kind of stuff that I like because it's really competitive, and I like stuff that's really old. I have a lot of Victorian and Edwardian stuff. I really like this pink Edwardian dress and this seafoam green Victorian bodice.
I've been a dealer full-time for 5 years. Beforehand, I was actually an academic. I used to teach poetry and poetics, and I never made any money. I was doing this on the side to supplement myself when I was in grad school, and then it just kind of exploded. It just kept going and going. Now I own a brick and mortar in downtown LA. I'm a Western wear dealer, so I brought stuff made in America from the American West. A lot of the stuff in my booth is made in California a long time ago. Kind of workwear, but also like showy, fun Western pieces. I do all these kind of shows, and it's just fun, man. It's such a beautiful community.
What's the best part about doing what you do?
Meeting great people and become long-term friendships that have came out of selling one thing 25 years ago. Even if you don't sell something to them, next time you see them, it's a great friendship builder.
Yeah, it's a community.
What makes LA Vintage Rendezvous stand above everybody else? There's a lot of us here that are dealers, that have been dealers in vintage clothes for 30 years. We've been through every style of it. But when you come in here, I make my dealers and the collectors both drop the attitudes, drop the superiority. Let's have a great weekend with just us.
I mean, it's the best dealers on the West Coast and in America. There's a lot of people from New York and other places around here. It's just stuff you'll never see. Every booth kind of looks like a museum, but everything is for sale. So yeah, it's amazing, great collectors. The first day is full of dealers who come through and literally run into the show to buy as much as they can. And it's a bit of a speculative market too, where people are buying stuff with the assumption that values are going to go up over time. As time has this really funny way of passing. So something from the 1950s is right now, 75 years old. It's going to be 100 years old before too long, and the values are always going to kind of go up. So it's an endless kind of speculative, strange, sometimes circular market where we buy stuff from each other to sell to each other.
LA Vintage Rendezvous happens twice a year. It happens in February and October. It's usually the second weekend of the month, so everybody can do Rendezvous on Friday and Saturday and do Rose Bowl on Sunday. For me personally, my business is called Vintage Productions, and I have a private showroom in Huntington Beach, California. For me, the best part about doing this show is I've done vintage clothes since I was 18 years old, which is a long time ago. And it's fun to see the guys that were with it when I started and seeing the whole new collectors that are into it now. It makes it feel like we did something right all these years working up to it.